Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
For the Athletic.
Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. Pedroia has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
For the Red Sox.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Grossman facing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. He's there, but he drops it. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Benintendi at third with nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and one now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runner at third here, nobody out. There's ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball well outside.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
First pitch on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's had some success, 5 for 11. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he fouls this one off. Betts on third, Martinez on second, Pedroia on at first with 2 down. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The pause and the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the 2nd inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox on top 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. To second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. A's go quietly there. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Brock Holt, as he'll get his
Leading
first
off
opportunity
for
in
the
this one.
Red Sox, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Holt stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Olsen waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. On he pops it up. Chapman in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Piscotty racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mookie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Bogaerts, a native of the island of Aruba. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some difference.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 2 full. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Leading off
7,
for the
8, 9,
Athletics,
bottom of the order,
the
set to
center
go
fielder.
here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Semien, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ball 2 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pinder gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 1.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Robbie Grossman. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the first pitch to him. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Grossman going back, and it bangs off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Moreland, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Chapman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now in the box, Brock Holt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. The 2-2. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
I'm set with the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-1.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So digging in now, Matt Olson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1-2.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading
He's
off
0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Outside, 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. A couple of walks for him thus far. first offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Fielder, Chad Pinder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-1.
Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing carries off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Oakland. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pinder is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he popped him up. Barreto is calling for it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the green monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Holt will put this one away, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jerry Blevins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Jerry Blevins.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He doubled his last time through.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simeon, and that's the first out. Standing in, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. Touche, sir. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. And just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1.
7th inning, stretch.
Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joaquin Soria.
So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. first offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grossman on the move, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 0 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pinder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-1. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
Striding in for Oakland, Nick Hundley. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Steven.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the outfielder Steven Piscotty. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Grossman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading
It was a
off
2-bagger
for the
for him
Red
in his
Sox.
last at-bat.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Barreto ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Jackie
Into the
Bradley
box now, Jackie Bradley
Jr.
Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. In now, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. The pitch. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. As the lead remains 3-1. Carson Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Moreland moving to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start, currently 2nd in the American League here in the month of April. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home misses down below the knees. The 2-1 home won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You got a full count.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Olson, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Carson Smith wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.